and political posturing. Our leaders have to reach across the aisle to do the people's work. And we citizens also have to rise to the occasion. We look to our teachers and professors. We count on you not just to teach, but to inspire our children with a passion for learning and discovery. We look to our pastors and priests and rabbis and counselors of all kinds to testify of the enduring principles upon which our society is built: honesty, charity, integrity, and family. We look to our parents. For in the final analysis, everything depends on the success of our homes. We look to job creators of all kinds. We're counting on you to invest, to hire, to step forward. And we look to Democrats and Republicans in government at all levels to put the people before the politics. I believe in America. I believe in the people of America.
Right there. See what he talked about? Now, a lot of times, man, it's hard to get us, black people, to do anything, man. Especially business. Because, you know, people don't trust you. People are scared of failure, you know, or they don't have, I don't know, maybe the capital, or maybe they're too comfortable into what they're doing, and they don't have a vision. They don't have a dream. They don't have a goal. They can't see themselves, you know, in a nice home. They can't see themselves with millions and millions of dollars. They only can see themselves with hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Everybody has a dream, okay? But like I was saying, it's hard to get black people to do anything, man. But we did it for the second time, okay? We put Obama in the office for the second time. Now, like Mick Romney was saying, Obama is not going to be able to do it all, okay? He cannot do it all. I don't care who's in office. It's going to take a people. It's going to take us. It's going to take preachers, okay, to lead and guide and set an example to the congregation. It's going to take teachers, okay, to teach adults, to learn more, you know, to be more responsible, to be more educated. There's a high percentage of dropouts right here in the United States, okay? It's a high percentage of dropout. So we need to keep more kids in school. This is what turns the economy, okay? Growing up, getting an education, furthering your education, you know, experiencing, expanding, getting jobs, and knowing more about what makes this world go around. Okay? Parents, especially parents. I've seen so many bad kids in today's time. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's sad the way some of these parents let the kids talk to them, talk over them. Now, we all have done something in our past, including me, okay? We all have talked back to our parents, you know, once in a while. Some of us one time, because one time is all it took for you to get a backhand across your mouth. See, today, man, I don't know. Today, the kids have got the 911 to call. You know, they got this and that, you know. But, hey, when those kids grow up and get in trouble, who are they going to call? They're not going to call you, right? So they're going to be in some real serious trouble with the law, whether it's going out and hanging with the wrong crowd, getting themselves in trouble, whether it's stealing, whatever it may be, okay? Hijacking, rape, murder. Why? Because they wasn't taught as a child, as a 2-year-old child, even as a baby before they started walking, you know, what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do and what they're supposed to say and what they're not supposed to say. We let that behavior creep into our children, man, and it grew as they grew up. Oh no, once they get a certain age, it's too late. See, you can't change them at 13, 14 on up. You should have changed them before they started walking. So what we have here, as they grow up to become young men and young women, as they grow up to become high school, junior school dropouts, what you got? You got a world that's not going anywhere because nobody is putting forth the effort. Nobody is putting forth the time. Nobody is continuing their education or whatever it may be to make this world a better place. But like I was saying, Obama cannot do it all. Now I have a question. What is it that we can do as a people? White, black, young, old, green, purple, gays, lesbian. Whew, I don't even want to talk about that right there. But what can we do as a people, man, to get this economy, back together? I mean, as far as like, I don't know, spending money. Some of us spend too much. You need to set aside some for a rainy day, as they call it. See? Where do you see yourself in 4 years from now? Even after Obama is out of office the next 4 years. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see the economy? Do you see it in a better condition? Do you see it in a worse condition? How do you see it? What can we do? See? As we came together to go out and vote and stand in these long lines to what? To keep Obama in the office, because we want a better, a safer, a better place to live. We want nice things, man. We want to be treated fairly. And other reasons why we went out and voted. Some of y'all might have went out and voted because he's black, or half black, but that's not a good reason. The reason should be what he can do for you. See, what he can do for you to help you and your family. So what can we do? See, it's not gonna be easy for Obama. He already knows that. We know that. Okay, he has certain people that he has to get the okay from before he can come forward with the message to us and present it to us. Okay, you have the West nuclear standoff with Iran. Now, the past 4 years that he's done a lot. I mean, he's done more than any president that I know. He's done a lot. But there's more to do. There's more to do. 4 years ago, a lot of the college kids went out and voted, which helped them to win. College kids, the older people, a lot of older people came out to help him, to vote. And the small towns, like in Mississippi, it was small towns. They came out and voted 4 years ago, and they did again this year. So we can do it as a people. It doesn't matter how old you are, what color your skin, what creed, what nationality, what sex, what religion. We can do anything we want, man, if we just come together, not just sometime, not just 4 years during the election. What about all the time? What about reaching out to someone right now? Someone you've been meaning to get in touch with, to network with, to help. Okay, people need help. So, don't wait until the person is down and out. You see them falling down and out, catch them before they goes down. Help them before they go down, okay? That's what it's all about. Preventing certain circumstances to happen. So, Obama won. Now what? What we going to do as a people? What can you do? Okay? So, I wanted to play that audio by Mitt Romney because I like that speech, okay? He talked about the preachers, the teachers, the parents, anyone in leadership, anyone who, anyone who can do anything, man, to help the economy, to help all the problems that's going on in the world. Okay? So the lines are open. Like I say, this is an hour show. We got 35 more minutes to go. Join us tomorrow night as well, 6 o'clock p.m. at the same time. All right? The number to call in is 443-608-0866. 443-608-0866. Now, what's going to happen We got 5 more minutes before this 30-minute segment ends. Okay? When 5 more minutes arise and this segment ends, we're going to be off the air for about 1 minute. We're going to be off the air for 1 minute. Then we're going to be back on for the next half an hour. You know, I don't like to do that, but hey, this is what happens when you work with people who don't want to pay, who don't want to, live up to the end of the bargain. This is what happens. This is business. I understand. But after this segment ends, we're going to be off the air for 1 minute, and then we're going to be back on the air for the next 30 minutes, okay? So think about that. The number to call or the text, you can send me some messages. As a matter of fact, I got some messages right now. I'm going to read one now, okay? I'm going to play a song, then we're going to be off the air, and then I'm going to come back. But I'm going to read one message right now, okay? John from New York says, expecting Washington to fix the debt problem is like expecting an infant to change its own diaper. Okay? John from New York, okay, wrote, and these are messages that I received. And he wrote, expecting Washington to fix the debt problem is like expecting an infant to change its own diaper. I might as well read the other one. As an American, I feel one of the most obnoxious acts is to send an African American boy or American boy to war to die, and yet have no job for him when he returns, when he is willing to risk his life for his country. Woo! Y'all hear that? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Wouldn't it be nice if one of our boys or one of our girls could go and fight for us, okay, and serve their time and come back and have a job already ready for them? Because some of them still have to work. They don't stay in that long. You got some of them that stay in, for a career, 20-something years. But some of them don't. What about the ones who don't? What about the ones who has to come back home, man, because they are unable to work? They was wounded.